LifeBridge serves vulnerable and at-risk populations throughout West Virginia. They do this by mentoring youth, teaching literacy skills to adults as well as children, job skills training. A segment called Vet Corps does peer-to-peer training with veterans to help them get back on track within the workforce.
Our members serve in nonprofit organizations such as schools, starting point centers, shelters.
LifeBridge this August will be celebrating their 22nd anniversary.
LifeBridge is the oldest and largest full-time AmeriCorps program in the state. Currently, they have 43 sites across 18 counties. How are those sites selected? Program Assistant Carrie Cooper explains the process.
We have sites that send in applications and they apply with us, and if they meet our criteria, then we award them an AmeriCorps member.
The sites then will be, once they're awarded their members, they'll start recruiting.
But the sites get to decide whether or not that person is a fit for their community and their organization, and with LifeBridge making the final decision.
An AmeriCorps member may serve alone or possibly at a site with other members.
It varies. Some of them we have 1, some of them we have 4, some of them we have 5. It just depends on what the need is.
Carrie explains the commitment required for serving in the LifeBridge AmeriCorps program.
Those new recruits need to be at least 18 years old, have a high school diploma or an equivalent. They need to make a 1-year commitment to their state and their community and serve at least 1,700 hours, and they need to be a go-getter.
Recruiting is often more difficult in rural counties.
The rural, more little towns, that kind of thing, because of transportation issues and that kind of thing, it's a little tougher in the outer areas.
Our rural counties are really difficult to recruit in, not because they're not willing to get up and do what's done, but they don't know that there's this outlook, that the LifeBridge is there to assist them.
For those who choose to serve, the benefits are many.
I, as a member, got more than I ever bargained for.
Oh, they get a plethora of things to serve. Serving with LifeBridge AmeriCorps may be the most beneficial thing in their young adult life. They will get a modest living allowance of $12,530. They will get an education award after they successfully completed their term of service for $5730, which is a lot of money to go back to school on or to pay their student loans. They can do either with that. They get child care, they get health benefits. If they have student loans, they can put those on forbearance for the year, which makes it easier to live on that living allowance. And then if they've successfully completed the year, the Corporation for National Service may pay part or all of the interest they accrued during their year of service.
The multitude of training provided for members is just one of those benefits.
We give them training for soft job skills. We work on resume and life after AmeriCorps, how to articulate all the wonderful job skills that you accumulated in that year of service into layman's terms so that everyone else understands them, how it spreads out. The 1 year of service will give you 5 years equivalent of workforce experience. So we try to help them along those ways. And how to work with their nonprofits and to make the most of their resources and how to help their community a little better.
Both Darnita and Carrie served as AmeriCorps members at LifeBridge before advancing up the ladder within the program.
Well, I started as a member. I served all 4 terms, and then I have been in this position for the last 3 years. We either come back to work here or our members become site supervisors. Once you get bitten by the LifeBridge bug, there's no getting away. There's no cure.
I've been here in one or the other position since 2004. Started out as an AmeriCorps member in '98 and was an AmeriCorps member and then served as a Vista and then got program associate and then moved up to the associate director.
Carrie says she learned many things in her AmeriCorps experience that she may otherwise not have had the opportunity to learn.
I've learned things that I would have never learned otherwise, whether that be in a classroom or in a different environment employee-wise. I would have never learned the things that I have learned about my state as a LifeBridge AmeriCorps member. I have learned that most West Virginians are eager to pull on their boots and go help you. And LifeBridge is a small army of those people. I've learned things that I didn't know before, whether it be job skills. I've learned public speaking that I didn't do before. I have learned the compassion that all West Virginians have for each other. I have learned that you can get things done if you work together.
What draws a person to the LifeBridge program? Darnita Ellswick explains how it happened for her.
I had a girlfriend who was a parent as teacher person, and I had just gone through a divorce, and she was like, you need to get up and get moving. Come on, I have just the thing for you. And because of the hours and that kind of thing, because I had 2 children at home that I had to, worry about and that kind of thing, she said, I have just the thing for you. It's an AmeriCorps program. And they're willing to work with you however you need to be worked with your schedule for your kids, that kind of thing. And you'll enjoy it. And I was like, okay, fine. So she was right. It's been the best thing that has ever happened to me.
The program shared statistics for the last year alone that showed how much success they've had in communities all across West Virginia.
Since August of 2015, LifeBridge members have engaged in mentoring over 4,000 youth.
Members have assisted over 400 economically disadvantaged individuals with financial literacy skills.
We have provided over 13,000 individuals with support or education or referrals for hunger alleviation.
And our Vet Corps program has given peer-to-peer support for over 1,300 veterans.
But statistics don't tell the whole story.
Our members are out there on a daily basis, touching the lives of children and families, going on fire calls and different things, helping with disasters all across the state. So these are just some of the things that our members do. We couldn't list them all. We don't have enough time.
The most recent success story from one of our members come in their monthly report that they send us.
They have a boutique where they get donations of prom gowns and tuxes and that kind of thing for high school students and people that can't afford to go out and buy. And so this young man came in, his name was Daniel. He had trouble getting around because he was disabled, and Mark had the pleasure of working with him to find a tux to go to his school dance. And Daniel was very excited to be able to find something that fit, and that he expressed a few words about how eager he was now that he got to go to the prom, and he thanked him for helping him.
And that was from Mark Talkington at Christian Help Industries in Morgantown.
These members are there every day touching someone's lives and helping them out.
Carrie suggests that potential LifeBridge AmeriCorps members consider the commitment required before applying.
I think you would need to really think about why you think you want to volunteer. Do you want to volunteer part-time? Because LifeBridge is a full-time program. Our members serve 40 hours a week, and it's a big commitment.
Darnita says that even if you don't serve at LifeBridge, it's worthwhile to find another way to help out in your community.
If you get a chance, even if you can't be an AmeriCorps member, take the time and the opportunity to look around and help volunteer, do something in your community to help make a difference, even if it's the litter pickup on the side of the road. We all need to pull together and be together as a community in the state.
If you are interested in applying to LifeBridge, visit www.lifebridgewv.org or call Darnita Ellswick at 304-340-3593.
LifeBridge AmeriCorps may be the best experience for most individuals that are kind of in flux as to what they want to be when they grow up.